How's it going, guys? Today I wanted to try something new on the channel. Phones are getting faster every year, especially with the new increase in refresh rates, upgrades in the processor, increase of RAM, etc. So I thought to myself, let's just create a new series where I compare the speeds of each phone side by side. In this video, we're kicking it off with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and the OnePlus 7T. Now the Ultra should have the advantage here since it's rocking a newer processor by Qualcomm called the Snapdragon 865. The OnePlus 7T on the other hand has last year's model chipset, the 855 Plus. On top of that, the Ultra has more RAM, 12 to 16 gigabytes. I, however, only have the 12 gigabyte model, and it has a newer GPU. But we'll truly see if all these new fancy upgrades really make that big of a difference, because the OnePlus 7T was considered to be the fastest phone of 2019. Also, to prepare both phones, I made sure to enable the 120Hz refresh rate on the S20 Ultra and 90Hz on the 7T. So first is the boot up test. Nothing crazy here, just completely powering off both phones and turning them on to see which one boots up first. The S20 Ultra ended up powering on faster, mainly due to responding to the lock key press a lot quicker than the OnePlus 7T. Next, we're going to speed test the biometric unlocking methods on both phones. Starting with the under-display fingerprint scanner, I did find the Galaxy S20 Ultra to unlock a bit quicker than the OnePlus 7T. It's not a huge difference, but it's still noticeable side by side, so I'm going to say that the S20 Ultra does have the faster scanner here. However, it's a different story for the face unlock feature. Both devices have face recognition, and after a few tests side by side, I found the OnePlus 7T to be a lot quicker. Every time it unlocked and recognized my face a whole second faster, so I do feel like Samsung does need to improve the face recognition on the S20. Next, we're going to test the application reload time of both phones, basically seeing which device opens a set of 15 apps the fastest, while also doing a few tasks within some of those apps. Of course, I made sure to close all the background apps beforehand, and clear all the caches from the apps we're testing. Also, I did want to add a disclaimer that this is by no means a scientific 100% accurate testing. I did accidentally take a split second longer to open and close some applications. I mean, I'm only human, but for the most part, my results shouldn't be that far off from the truth. So the first app we're running is the clock app to start a timer. The next set of apps are popular social media apps. We're just opening them, so it shouldn't take too long. S20 Ultra is already off to the next set of apps, which are everyday tool apps. The first one is Google Maps, and then within the app, we're searching for New York. Next, opening VSCO, importing the same picture, applying a filter to it, and then posting and saving it. The camera is where we just take a single photo. Netflix is on the run, where we need to load up an already downloaded episode from one of my favorite TV shows, Narcos. And then opening up Google Chrome Beta to open the Android Police website. Now the Ultra has entered the final set of apps, which are the power intensive ones, and it also is leading the race by a whole extra app. So it's got a good advantage. For the first power intensive app, I used Adobe Rush Premiere and I loaded a video project on both devices with 4K footages. I just rendered out each project, which did take a while, so I will fast forward this part. The Galaxy S20 Ultra did end up finishing first and is now moving to opening a large game called Call of Duty Mobile, which is a very heavy 3D graphic game. It's popular. Next is opening Adobe Acrobat Reader to load up a huge PDF file. Following that, we're then opening Abstract, which is a wallpaper app, and then loading up the first wallpaper from the blend section and setting it as the wallpaper for both the home screen and lock screen. Then opening the speed test app and running a speed test. I'll speed up this section as well until the OnePlus 7T gets that game running. The OnePlus 7T finally got it done and is now moving on to the next app, but it's still 3 apps behind the S20 Ultra, so it needs a giant miracle to get the win. And finally, the S20 just needs to open the clock app and stop the stopwatch. And in the end, the Galaxy S20 Ultra obtained a time of 7 minutes and 4 seconds. And if we fast forward the OnePlus 7T, it got a time of 7 minutes and 51 seconds. So the S20 Ultra did do a much better job at opening the 15 applications. Now we're going to see which phone has kept most apps in memory. And as it turned out, the S20 Ultra impressively has kept all the apps in memory, which is 15 to be exact, while the OnePlus 7T had 8 apps running in the background. Honestly, 8 apps is still pretty good, but as expected, the S20 Ultra can store more apps in the memory thanks to that whopping 12GB of RAM. Last but not least, I wanted to show off the benchmark scores for each device from the Geekbench 5 app. This shows us again that the Galaxy S20 Ultra is just a slight bit faster than the OnePlus 7T, but it's still surprising to see how well the 7T stood up to all these new spec upgrades that the S20 Ultra received. And I'm sure when the OnePlus 8 gets released, then we'll see much more different results. So in the end, the Galaxy S20 Ultra is the faster phone here, taking the crown from the OnePlus 7T. If you guys want me to continue the series, show me by dropping a thumbs up on this video, and let me know what phone I should compare the S20 Ultra to next. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and get subscribed with the notification bell turned on. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter at HowToMen to stay up to date, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Kapow!